So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. This rivalry can fly under the radar from time to time, but trust me, the Gamecocks and Tigers do not like each other.
No, and it doesn't fly under the radar to the people in South Carolina, because there's always a debate of Clemson versus South Carolina and bragging rights fully on the line.
What's fun about this game is that someone gets to play spoiler. In recent years, we've seen Clemson in the national championship picture late in the year. Regardless of what South Carolina's record is, they are trying to ruin Clemson's season.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful... Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense home.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
And they will score! Touchdown, Clemson!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the fullback. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that 1st down.
Leaves it with the running back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to run for it. Still running at the 40. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Now on 2nd down.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. A quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, after that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. Motion from the offense. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Quickly complete. Strong, firm tackle. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win, but you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. After the filthy move, he's got room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward.
Going over the top. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets open down the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Breaks the tackle. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the mark.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field.
Just destroying his way through the field. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. To throw, it's Klubnik. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he will score! Touchdown Gamecocks!
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, David.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown Gamecocks! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays.
The expressway is wide open. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Tigers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. They'll start this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Tiger! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got his man downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first down from the 28. He's going to pass. Coming after it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. One more snap coming before halftime. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Run it with the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
Got the quick pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Bulldozes his way through. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the run, it's Roberts. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Trying to get to it. Takes a hit as he fires. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that can get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Looking downfield, it's Clubton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On third down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Gamecocks. South Carolina starting to feel a little cocky, and why not as they stretch the lead on Clemson.
They're cocky, and they should be the way they're dominating this game on both sides of the ball. They are bringing it to Clemson.
And South Carolina's fan base is one of the best in the country, and they are jacked out of their mind right now to be putting it on their in-state rival.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The corners are walked up tight. From the gun, running back gets the give. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle of Dixon. And he's wrestled to the ground.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Tigers will keep this drive going.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Fakes his man out.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Offense set on first down. The give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback adapting. Makes the catch. It's Roberts.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle, and now set up 4th.
And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Dealing some heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. To the air, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
No good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. It's Brown. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. The offense set for a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, South Carolina! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Corralled by the kicking team. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense when you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of
ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Williams.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He lofts it high and deep down the... And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Trying to take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quarterback extends the play. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Steps away to find some room. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always